Hello from Mindpads. Today we will discuss commentaries in international economics. Shekel strengthens sharply against dollar. The article points out to the recent depreciation of US dollar against the Israeli shekel on account of improved terms of trade for Israel. Topics include depreciation, managed float exchange rate system, balance of payments and consequences of depreciation on the international trade and economic growth of the country. In this case, also discuss the role of terms of trade in appreciation of shekel and use exchange rate diagrams. Evaluation will cover impact of depreciation of USD on economic growth, interest rates, inflation, terms of trade, balance of payments, and its effect on domestic producers, consumers, and government in the short term and long term for Israel economy. UK trade deficit biggest since 2008 in first quarter. The article reports that the UK's trade deficit for the first quarter of 2016 is at its biggest since the financial crisis of 2008. The gap between the imports and exports has been increasing. Topics include balance of payments, current account deficit, terms of trade, and Marshall-Lerner conditions with diagrams and formulae. The rise in imports of mechanical machinery, cars, clothing, jewelry, and footwear, coupled with fall in exports, mainly due to global economic weakness and slowdown in UK's economic growth, is draining its foreign currency surpluses and reserves, increasing the current account deficit and mounting depreciation pressure on the pound. Evaluation will cover various strategies to preserve foreign exchange reserves and tackle the current account deficit and balance of payments to restore stability on the currency and future international trade. Also discuss the impact on the consumers, domestic producers, and government in the short term and long term. China's forex reserves rise to $3.22 trillion. The article reports the recent improvement in the foreign exchange reserves position in China. This reverses the trend of large capital outflows and the past few months on account of economic slowdown in China and depreciating yuan against the US dollar. Improved market sentiment and stable economic indicators in China, coupled with a comparative weak dollar, has reduced the rate of depreciation of yuan. Topics include depreciation, managed float exchange rate system, balance of payments, capital account and effects of depreciation on the international trade and economic growth of the country. Also discuss the causes and expected effects of capital outflows in a recessionary economy using the change in exchange rate diagrams. Evaluation will cover the effect of balance of payments in depleting foreign exchange reserves and the current account deficit of the Chinese economy with emphasis on domestic producers, consumers, and government. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Do visit us at mindpads.org or write to us at mindpads.org@gmail.com.